Hello. Sorry, please, quieten down. Okay, right. First press conference here in Italy. Look, I don't know the lingo. I'm gonna go with you, sir. You look like you're English. Can you parler anglais? That's French. Je m'appelle, that's French. J'habite, that's French. Question. Yes. Okay, right. You're English. Here we go.
Mr. Leftfoot, this is Deadbeat Bert from Football Talk. No way. Have a few questions for you, if you've got the time to answer them, on your recent move to Juventus. So obviously this is your first foray into an Italian job, and we're wondering what kind of style of football you're going to play. Are you going to go into the traditional Italian moves, the slower pace, more defensive, counter-attack, or are you going to bring something new to the Italian game?
Thanks, Bert. It's a good question. I'm looking to translate what I would class as English football into Italy. And by English football, I mean get the ball to the striker as quickly as you can because he's the best player on the team. And with that, I mean, let's be honest here. Let's give the ball to Cristiano. Let's just figure that out. How do we get him the ball? So with 94 million. 94 million. The board have sanctioned that move with the older manager. 94 million. He's the best player in the world. Give him the ball. Let's get going. Quick pass, quick phase, quick transitions. That's what I'm going with in this game. Have you got any more questions for me, Bert?
Maurizio Sarri has just moved to Chelsea. How do you see that in comparison to your move to Juventus? Obviously, he knows English very well. Do you know Italian well, and how are you going to get your tactics across to the players?
Look, Bert. Football it's universal. Everybody speaks it. Everybody plays it. We've all seen that Tony Adams video, backwards, forwards, sideways, left, right. Everyone knew what he was on about. Football's a global language. However, my grandma was Italian and she taught me one Italian phrase. Dare le palla a Cristiano. Give the ball to Cristiano, right? Obviously, grandma didn't teach me that, but she was Italian though. But I wish I'd listened to her more because no, I don't know Italian, and Sarri might be doing well at Chelsea because he speaks English. But I believe here at Juventus, I'm a great player, I'm not even a player. I'm a good manager that the players can look up to. I come with this aura. You can call me I'd say the special one, but Mourinho's done that. So. Just, if you take one thing away from this, as a little soundbite, I know all you journalists out there, all you journalists love this. Dare la palla a Cristiano. And I think on that note, we're going to end the press conference there. I've had enough of your questions, Bert. I've had enough of them. That's what we're going to go with. So, thank you very much, and I'm done. I'll see you all in the next conference. Is that alright, Chairman? You want me to stay? No, I'm done. Me and the Chairman, yeah, we get on perfectly fine. Don't worry about that. But yeah, so... I'm out. Cheers.
Here, Josh, did you hear that? Man, I've had some bad Italian in my time, but that... Oof.
So hello and welcome to Football Manager 2019. Finally, it's here. The beta has dropped. Sorry for the delayed video, but living in Singapore means it's hard to keep up with the time difference. But here we are. Juventus hire Leftfoot as manager. In a surprise move, Juventus hired coach Leftfoot as their new manager. The 24-year-old has reported... 24? Pretty sure I put my real date in, which means I should be 31 or 32. The 24-year-old is reportedly delighted to be given the opportunity to hone his management skills at the Allianz Stadium, and the Buccaneri supporters, Buccaneri, there you go, the pronunciation has already started to struggle. Supporters will be certainly hoping he can take their team to new heights, despite the fact he has never managed a team before. He replaces the previous manager, Massimiliano Allegri. But yeah, let's have a look around. Football Manager 19. The purple, love the purple. Fits in with my colour scheme wonderfully. You can just about see my CLF logo in the other corner. But yeah, here we are. Welcome to Juventus. So, formally welcome to Juventus. The board would like to assure you that you can rely on their full backing and look forward to working with you. We're getting paid 78 grand a week for a year contract. So, Director of Football, who's responsible for offloading players that we place on the unwanted list. Head of Youth Development, Stefano Braghini, will look to loan out those placed on the development list. And also, hopefully, you enjoyed the little press conference beforehand. Thank you very much to Brett Higgins, he's a patron of the channel, for supplying the questions. He will be a reporter that pops up every so often in this save, which will be pretty good to do. I hope you enjoyed it. It's something I'm new and trying. I've got the green screen, so it's always worth giving these things a go. The board have delegated various responsibilities around the club, and we believe to be your preferred setup. You are, however, welcome to change these at any time. No philosophies. 78 grand a week. Looks good. Let's go and attend the meeting with the club. So let's get this started. I'm familiar with the club's history. I know what they're doing. I don't feel a meeting is required. Yes, we'll hold a press conference, even though we've already done one. Thanks for the question. Okay, let's get the insurance club. I'll look to have a long, successful career. Hello, Marco Ladunci, my assistant manager. That sounds like a great idea. Let's go and play the youth team. Okay, I've set up an intra-squad friendly. Thanks for your help. I know where to find you if I need anything else. Let's go and have a look into the actual game. Tactics induction. This is something I've been very, very excited about. So, it's time to talk tactics. To begin with, you'll be given some options upon which to build a tactic. Once you're finished, I'll be back to help you with a few more things you might want to consider. Okay, so, control possession. Aims to dictate play, patiently waiting for openings. Could work. Gegenpressing. Instantly win back possession. High intensity running. Tiki-taka. Something I think would suit us quite well. I've had a quick look at our squad, and our players obviously are phenomenal. Basically, as pointed out in the press conference, I just want to give the ball to Ronaldo. That's the main thing of it. But we also have Dybala, who I absolutely love. I think vertical tiki-taka, I think, is how we're going to go. Although the Catencial is something I'm quite interested in, which I've probably butchered that name of. Looks to nullify the opposition's attacking threat. Highly structured defensive approach, which is quite Italian. The direct counter-attack. Now, let's go vertical tiki-taka. That's what we're going to go with. This is not the formation we're going to use, because we're going to be putting a... Oh, hang on. Does it not work? A diamond could work, but we've got really good wingers. Oh, no. Maybe I don't want vertical tiki... Oh, hang on. Oh, whoa. I've come out of that too quickly. Right, next. Does it tell you... works best. Here we go. 4-4-2 and 4-1-4-1 DM wide. And a 4-2-4. Vertical tiki-taka. Right, okay, so tiki-taka. 4-2-3-1 wide. That's what we want. So that's what we're going to play. 4-2-3-1 like that. Because I want Dybala. I love Dybala. You guys should know about that I love Dybala. If you've watched any other recent series I've done, all I've gone about is how I really want to sign Dybala. Yes, we want to play a 4-2-3-1. Mentality, yeah, I'm happy. We're just going to keep it with the tiki-taka formation it says at the moment. And this is how we're going to play. Play out of defence, shorter passing, never waste time, much lower tempo. I'm not sure about that. Can we up this, or is this telling us instructions used in possession are for when your team have the ball? These will define how wide the team plays, how they approach the attacking situation, and what they're going to do in the final third. In transition, define situations where your players either lose possession or win it back, as well as when the goalkeeper has the ball. Out of possession is when your defensive line position, as well as how aggressively you intend to mark, press and tackle. Okay. The last thing you need to do is pick the starting lineup, or ask your assistant. We'll pick it ourselves. Thank you very much. That is what they suggest. Pretty much what I was looking at, apart from I'm pretty sure Gonzalo Higuain isn't here for us. He's actually playing at things. So, okay, sweeper keeper on attack. Szczesny, yeah. Fine. Okay, yeah, on attack. Sweeper keeper on attack. Team fluidity, fluid. Okay, we are now in. No, we're not. The positions and roles are assigned to your players. Finish. Tactic. Here we go. Now we're into the game. Right, Higuain is not here. So you can go... Ronaldo's going to go up front. I love that little graphic. I love it. I love the graphic where it switches players around. Higuain is going to come off, and we're actually going to play Bernardeschi. And then you two are going to switch over. And Douglas Costa will be a winger. And Bernardeschi will be an inside forward. Dybala will be an attacking midfielder on attack. Khedira, central midfielder on defend. Deep line playmaker. And then these guys are all good. Szczesny in goal as well. So this is like the introductory tactics looks really good. It does look like that you can actually do what you want to do. So tempo, I just want to go to a slightly lower tempo, not much lower. In transition, so when the goalkeeper has the ball, he's going to distribute it to his centre backs. He's He's going to distribute it quickly. We're going to hold shape and counter press. Is that what I want to do? I think we actually want to regroup and get our defensive shape first. When possession has been won, we want to quickly counter. I'm not sure if that will confuse each other. The goalkeeper in possession will... I'm not too fussed about distributing quickly, but I'm happy to build it out from the back and go towards the centre-backs. And we'll look for a role, to be honest. Out of possession, I don't think we should be playing a really high line like that. And the higher engagement, I think we can drop it just slightly. Prevent short goal, pressing intensity, more urgent. And we'll just leave it like that for now. That's the formation we're going to start with. So let's have a look, see what else is in the news. We've done the new signings and transfer obligations. So new signing, quite a lot of new players coming in, and then it's Italy. Loans absolutely all over the place. We're loaning all these players in as well from teams that we'll never know. Based on the league rules, we are allowed to register 2 non-EU players this season. One of the new non-EU players signed will be eligible for the non-EU slot if he has played at least 5 matches for his national team in his career, including under-21 fixtures if he is under 21, or has been called up at least twice during the season. Brilliant. Responsibilities, recruit staff, all me, yeah, we want to do pretty much everything. Pre-season preparation. I want us to figure on... tactical. We've got some friendlies in there. That's fine. Oh, we're playing a team in Singapore. Lovely. I like that. Right, this is training. We've gone into training. Let's go and have a look, see what we've got. So how can we set this up? Aha. Right. So I want to go physical, I think is what we want. And we want endurance to start the season. Oh, and it just changed like that. So full week of rest, pre-season training. Right, physical, endurance, physical, tactical, outfield, team bonding. I think we actually go... what's extra? Community outreach. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do one of them. Let's go and support the community. And then a bit of overall training. No, I think we're going to go tactical before the game. We're going to go attacking, primary focus, specific work on the tactical and mental side of the attacking phase, split into positional units. Yes. Attacking play before the game, rest, then the game, and we'll come on to the next week's after that. I like the look of training, I really do. I thought, from the screenshots I'd seen, I thought it was going to be really, really complicated, and I thought it was going to be, well, yeah, complicated, that's the only word I can use to it. I thought it was going to be very complicated, but that looks pretty damn good and simple to use. I like it, and it shows you where they're working. So injury risk is quite high. Or impacts, injury risk is quite low. Condition is not that much. Is that low or is that high? The players will see increases in this area as a result of this session. So they'll see an increase in risk, injury risk. They'll see a reduction in condition. They'll see a reduction in fatigue, or increase in fatigue. But they will see a positive change in sharpness. Okay, I get it. A positive change in sharpness, positive change in team cohesion, and positive change in happiness. Okay, good. So transfers in progress. Major transfers so far: Ronaldo to Juventus for 94 million, De Vrij to Inter for a free, and Emre Can to Juventus on a free transfer from Liverpool. I like it. It is looking very, very smooth at the moment, and this is good. If we've got time, we'll go into the first game against our under-23s. We've got a few players in the last year of their contracts. Barzagli being the most well paid. He's 37, so he probably won't get a new one. The director of football has welcomed us, the scouting centre and all of this. The scouting centre is where you'll receive recommendations and reports for players. You currently have 4 recommendations to view. I want to go to the whole world, yes. And the youth package, I want to go to the whole world because I'm greedy and that's what I want. Oh, training schedule changes, so you actually get to change it on that week. I've already done that inadvertently, but I like that screen. Very, very nice. Right, let's carry on and have a look around at the scouting. This is the new scouting. Sorry for the hiccups. This is the new scouting screen where they actually give you all these nice little tabs immediately so you can see them. They've recommended Thomas Strakusha as a goalkeeper. I don't think we need a new goalkeeper. This is what I want to see. This is the list where you can sort things from all the scout reports you get. Giuseppe Pizzella. I mean, what do we need? What do we need, guys? That's the question, isn't it? What do we need as Juventus? We don't really need anything. I mean, Bonucci and Chiellini at the back is great. Alexandro is great. Szczesny's pretty good. Cancelo, I don't know too much about Cancelo. He looks like he's going to be fine. So we've got him. Haven't we got Have we got Douglas Costa, or am I making that up? Oh no, so no, yeah, Douglas Costa there. Oh no, Alexandra is the way I'm thinking of. Pjanic and Khedira in the middle is fine. Bernardeschi, Dybala, Costa and Ronaldo is an amazing front five, or front four. We've got Cuadrado, Mandzukic. I don't think we need to buy anything. I'm not going to... I mean, how much money have we got? Let's go and, this is the beta. We've got 17.9 million and 15k wage budget. The chances are we're not going to get anyone for that money. So we'll have a quick look at the player search. Oh, for clearance sake, I have selected as a manager, I've got stats that suit Juventus because I want the players to respect me straight away, pretty much. That's all it is. Who's interested in a loan and who is listed for loan? Let's just go and see if we can get a nice loan signing in. As the computer just tries to keep up with the processing. There we go. Divock Origi, Malcolm, Scott McTominay. Do we get in? Oh, Ademola Lookman. Oh, there's a few people I could bring in here just for a bit of a laugh and a giggle. Let's go for Scott McTominay. Why not? Let's go and get another central midfielder in. We probably don't need one. But let's go and have a look. They require 50% of his wage, which we can do. 100% if he's not playing, and they don't want a fee. But he will only be a backup, so we'll suggest those terms. We'll finalise that offer. And let's go and see if we get Scott McTominay in. I've pressed control quite early. Aha, here we go. Expectation to the board for the forthcoming season. Win the Serie A. Super Cup, not important. Champions League, reach the semi-final. Italian Cup, reach the final. If I go winner and winner, 20 million. Nah, we'll just stick with that. We'll stick with what they want. That's fine. McTominay offer has been accepted. Training induction. Okay, let's go and have a look. Your primary tactic defines the tactical identity of the club and it will help me determine the type of training plan. You're also able to select up to 2 other tactics that we train for the purposes of gaining tactic familiarity. I will automatically plan training based on the needs of the primary tactic as well as the stage of the season and my own personal preferences. But you're of course free to change the session at any point. Days are made up of 3 sessions, 2 base sessions and an extra session. Different sessions will have different impacts on things like attributes, tactical familiarity and injury risk. Impacts vary depending on which unit a player is in. The unit which is the primary focus of the session will see the biggest impacts. You can devise your own tailored training schedule from scratch or choose from a curated list prepared by the coaching staff. By default, players will take part in the unit that best suits their position, but you're free to move players between units. This can be useful if you want to retrain a player's position. Something probably not in this save that I'll get, but in the next save of the main, when beta has finished, then that will probably happen. Mentoring, add group. To begin mentoring, add a group to join a group and begin learning from one another in training. Players must be in the same squad. Okay. Individual. To keep track of a player's performance in training, each player is assigned a training rating between 1 to 10. This rating takes the performance over the last 7 days of training into account. Yes! Yes! This is exactly what I want. They've got rid of the stupid arrows that define training, whether it's, oh, they've been training normal or bad or okay. They're actually giving you a rating for how your assistant manager thinks they've been training. That is wonderful. Love that. You can decide which position each player should train in. This determines which attributes are improved through coaching. You're also able to assign extra individual training or control the intensity. To help make sure players stay in great condition, you can let me know what level of training you want the players to take part in, depending on their fitness levels, and I'll make sure to manage the training levels appropriately. The coaching team will help lead sessions on the training pitch. Better coaches will lead to better results in training. It's also important to keep an eye on their workload to make sure you get the most out of their expertise. Now that you're familiar with training, please select what you would like to take control of yourself and what you would like to delegate out to staff. Plan general training for the first team. Me. Set up individual training for the first team players. Backroom staff. Plan general training for the youth squads. Backroom staff. Set up individual training for youth squad. Backroom staff. That'll do for now. We've already gone through and done our training anyway, so we don't have to worry about that. Social feed. Yeah, we'll just let them know. Friendly invitations accepted. Great. Schedule. Let's go and have a look. So, we've got our under-23 team, which we will be playing tomorrow. So we might have we'll have a quick go, I think, into that game. We'll get the first friendly done. Hamburg, Alto Adige, Nagata Unicorn in Singapore, which I'm delighted about. Genoa starts the season and Bologna. And the fact they've separated out the months in this is absolutely brilliant. So very quickly then, before we get into that first game, here he is, Cristiano Ronaldo. He looks immense. Absolutely immense. I'm sure there's lots of debates of this game that I still need to go and look through. Dybala, someone I just really, really like. Can't wait to see him playing. Only 24, going to be absolutely superb. And then even alongside them, Bernardeschi on the right wing is great. Douglas Costa on the left wing is great. It's a lovely, lovely squad to introduce ourselves to Football Manager 19 with. So Football Manager 19 carries on with squad dynamics, which look really good again. I quite liked it in Football Manager 18, but I didn't think there was enough sort of, how do I want to phrase this? I don't think there was enough consequences if you ruined the dynamics. Like if in 18 it felt like if I sold all my team leaders, then no one really cared. No one really was actually that bothered. If I didn't have a team leader, like the Exile save was a perfect situation. I had one team leader and it was Adam Parker, and I sold him straight away because, well, someone bought his contract out straight away, and nobody really kicked up a fuss, and when they did, it was very easy to placate it. So I'm hoping they've developed that a little bit more. So this is something I already like. You can pick how you want to talk to people, which was missing in the last one. So, okay, to the team. I think we'll just go, calmly. Hi, I'm Cultured Left Foot. Passionately, we're going to go and win the title. Passionately, exactly the sort of reaction I was after. Brilliant. Chiellini loves it. I'm so excited. I just love this game. I just love how it feels. It all feels smooth. It all feels nice. It all feels complete. There's been a few Football Managers recently. Football Manager 18 was sort of like 17.5. This feels new. It feels clean. It feels like I'm going to get a lot of enjoyment out of this game. But that's enough waffling, isn't it? Let's go and play. I think I've rushed through it a little bit. I also love the fact that it tells you what it reminds you on the top. What I'm like moving my hands around. At the top, it reminds you what training you're doing. So if we press continue there, it comes up with the training schedule. We'll continue this. We'll just continue it through. For some reason, we're playing our under-23 team at a neutral venue. Right, we'll go and meet the media. I'll do all of this offline because I've already done the little press conference beforehand. So I'll catch you guys in a bit. Okay, so the conference done, the press conference done. We now go into the pre-match tactical briefing, which, again, in Football Manager 18, it was nice to see it there, but it always seemed like it was a bit of a wasted element to the game. It always felt like, you can just skip it and give it to your assistant, or you can just skip it entirely, or... it was very much meh. It still seems to have that feeling. I can see myself just sort of maybe doing a couple of them when we start the main save, but as it goes forward, I'll just continue. Probably just give it to the assistant manager. But we are now here with our first game, and we've still got people away on holiday, so we're not going to be able to see Dybala, we're not going to be able to see Khedira, we're not going to see Costa, we're not going to see Ronaldo, and we're not going to be able to see Szczesny. But we are going to be able to have a look and see how the formation plays. Mandzukic is on holiday as well. This may have been a mistake. We don't have that many people around, and we don't have a striker. And I probably can't call up the B team because they're already registered to play for the other team. Okay, we're just going to see how the formation plays, how it looks. We'll play Lobello up front because it's a great name. Let's be honest, it's a great name. We'll put him as a poacher on attack. We'll put Botti because it sounds a bit like Totti, right wing. We're going to have to play Fremura in attacking midfield because we don't have another attacking midfielder. And Perrin is going to go in goal. So that means we'll go Regani, Bazagli, Emre Can on the... Oh, I could put Emre Can. Let's just put Emre Can in attacking midfield. Why not? And then we'll chuck everybody else on the bench. Why are you not letting me select it quickly? That's annoying. Oh, because it says it's full. Okay. Right, let's minimise the tactic a second, and we'll just... Can we get rid of all the subs, please? Can we get rid of all the subs? Yes, we can. Clear subs. There we go. Right. Sub. So it's a different Juventus. Tammy Khedira is unavailable on a holiday. Well, there goes the Emre Can plan, doesn't it? Because you're going to go and have to replace... Oh my god. It's like I haven't played this game ever before, which I clearly have because it's... and where's the team gone? Where's the team gone? There we go. Right. Okay, so Sami Khedira can't play. So Emre Can's going to have to play in that role, which is fine. I love that. Love that it does the switch in. And then it's going to have to be one of these subs. So we'll go for... Well, Fremura was the guy that was going to get played. Obviously, in the real game, I will be looking at stats and stuff. But I just want to give you an indication to see what the game looks like and what it feels like and what you can do in the game. I've not played this before. What I've done, the videos I've watched of people doing Football Manager 19 is more they did on the alpha, so I've not actually seen any gameplay. So I'm looking forward to this. I'm really looking forward to this. So we've got, annoyingly, 3 players. All the 3 youngsters don't have faces, but I love that you see them warming up in the background. Love that. We'll go into the dressing room. Let's have a look. So it looks good. You've got the dressing room in the back. That looks very nice. I like that. I'm going to set the team talk and assertively say I expect nothing but a win. We're playing our youth team, so we should win. Go out there and show me why you deserve a place in the first team. Go out and show me why you deserve a team. Go out there and show me why you deserve a place in the first team. We'll let the assistant manager do the opposition instructions. We'll end the team talk. Can we get into the settings yet? Where's settings? Because I know what's going to happen is it's going to be really loud like that, and we're going to get computer sounds, which I don't know if you can hear. Settings, right, they've appeared now. We're going to go key just for this first game. Match speed during highlights, we'll up that just a little bit. Oh, that's a bit too quick. We'll drop that down. Match speed between highlights, we'll go pretty quick. Replays, director, replay events, we'll just do goals. That's cool. And of course we've got VAR. We've got VAR in this game. I forgot about that. No sounds. There we go. Right, done. We are back to normal. This has all moved around a little bit. So 13 minutes gone, 50 minutes gone, nothing much happening. This all looks quite good. I'd like to see if there's a way. I'll tell you what we're going to do. Now we're going to put it back to extended highlights just so that we can actually see the game a little bit more. Because what I want to do is see, I think there's a way of doing like a split screen so you can have the game as Bernardeschi comes forward. Good pace into Labello, who tucks it in. It's a good finish from the youngster without a face. And he does well. That's still a little bit quick for my liking, so we'll just drop it down to that. There's Emiliano gave it away. Bernardeschi just accelerated away from the youth players as you would expect him to do. Squared it really well, and Labello, number 9 shirt, tucks it into the bottom corner. And to be fair, it's a lovely little finish. So how do I do this? There is a way. There is definitely a way of doing a split screen on Football Manager 19. So you have, while the game's going on the other, like another side of it, you sort of have stats and things like that. But let me know down below. I've very, very quickly gone through a lot of things. What's the favourite thing you've seen so far? Pjanic lines up a free kick. Good save from Pinzongoglioli. Right, we're going to pause it here. What can we see? Split view. There it is. Split view. Oh my word. And can you change the... You can. You can. Yes. Football Manager. Yes. This is what you want. Match stats. What else do I normally have? I normally have match stats, and I normally have Juventus Under-3's player rate. No, not player ratings. Formation, which is good. But why is it now made that full size? There we go. Okay, right. So I want to bring that over here. Can I now tuck something else? Can I tuck another widget in there? Can I tuck a body language widget in? I don't know. Let's have a look. Let's see if it fits. Okay, it doesn't quite fit. Let's. Can I shrink this? Oh, I can. Oh, Football Manager taking care of my needs. This is absolutely wonderful. Although, if I shrink that too much, I can't actually see what their body language is saying. Can we make this... I mean, I don't need this to be very big. Let's put this up here. No. Okay, let's put that there. No. Put that there. Okay, let's minimise you. Minimise... We'll cancel you. And we'll go... That's our player ratings. I only need the starting 11. And I can't make you any smaller. Can I get rid of columns? That would be useful. You're just literally watching me play around with widgets now, which is, I can imagine, is not much fun. Maybe we'll just go for body language and stats for now. I mean, what other stats did I like? Woodwork, half chances. I don't really care about that whole average rating. Don't really care about that. Don't mind about that. Block shots. Okay, let's go for that at the moment. So if I then make this bigger and lower. Why can't you fit this? This is what will probably annoy me. Why? You should be able to fit there perfectly. Look, there's a space for you. Fit there, but you're not going to. So we're just going to go for full-on match stats. Let's just get a load of match stats. Saves held, saves tipped, shots, no. Let's get average rating back. Crosses completed. Why not? Why not? Offsides. Let's see how many long shots. Let's see how many people are doing all of these things. And then how small can we make this to fit? Right, okay. So we need you a little bit bigger. And I actually would prefer... I want those switched, really. I prefer the game to be on the right. This is... What an episode, ladies and gentlemen. But we're learning together, which is what we want. Okay, left. Yes. Shrink. This is going to be majestic. I really like this split screen thing they've got going on. Okay, I didn't realise it would stay like this for the whole game. I thought it would go back to like the stats and stuff. But well it's fine. We'll stick with it. That's going to annoy me. If that resets every time, that's going to annoy me. So we'll stick on pitch for now. But yeah, we get the ball back. Labello again. Still in the first half. Bonucci keeps the ball. 3D looks a little bit smoother as well. It looks good. I'm normally a 2D sort of guy, as you'll know if you followed the channel. I'm normally a 2D sort of guy with 3D replays. But I'm open to suggestions this year to say if you guys would prefer to see the whole games in 3D, let me know. Bernardeschi goes close. Let me know. Or do you want to stick with 2D and then go 3D? I mean, for fairness, I'll do the first half like this in 3D, and then I'll do the second half in 2D, and you can let me know which one is your favourites. Pjanic comes forward now, and we're looking to counter-attack, as the formation suggests we should. That's a great tackle on him, but Botti will pick this up, not Totti. He sounds like Totti, but it's Botti. Botti comes forward, cross into the back post, Bernardeschi with a header, and he really should score, but Pinsagoli keeps it out. And I think so far I'm not doing too bad with the names. João Cancelo comes forward into Pjanic. Pjanic out to Bernardeschi. Bernardeschi. Obviously, the name and the pronunciation thing will get worse and worse and worse as we get further and further into the NK Zagreb save, which will have a bit of delay as Alexandro Sandro comes forward. Alexandro swings it in. Bernardeschi's there again and again. Pinsagoli makes a very good save. Yes, the NK Zagreb save will be my main save on the channel. We're going to go from small-time Croatian football team to Champions League winners. That's the plan. But obviously that might not happen. But I found out today in doing some research for that save that currently NK Zagreb are bottom of the 3rd division in Croatia on 0 points with a minus 25 goal difference after 10 games being played. So it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. I'm under no illusions. We're just going to let the assistant do this. We'll end the team talk. Go straight back out there. But we are now going to go camera 2D classic. Okay, so this annoys me now. If you set something up and then it doesn't remember it, that really, really annoys me when the game does that. But we can still zoom in, which is good. So the ball comes in and Chiellini heads it over the bar. I think replays are still on for 3D, so that's fine. But yeah, so the Zagreb save, there'll be a delay in it starting because I need the database to be created. Because you can only play the top level of Croatian football, and obviously we need to go down to level 3. And level 3 has 3 or 4 divisions in it. It has North, South, West, and Central, I think. So there'll be a bit of a delay, which means we just get to play the Juventus save a little bit longer. But I really hope you're looking forward to it. Please do leave a like if you're new to the channel. You want to see more Football Manager 19 content. PES 19 is going to be happening on the channel still as well. And Champ Manager 102 will hopefully be coming out at the same time. We've got a new puppy, which I've been posting photos of on Twitter. If you want to follow me there, @CulturedF. I'm posting always about Football Manager and PES and my puppy, pretty much. Let me know if you're, if you're keen to see one thing more than the other. Whichever one gets sort of more likes and more views will get the balance. It will probably be uploading 6 days a week. 5 days, Monday to Friday, will be Football Manager Pro Evo between the two of them. And then Saturday or Sunday will be a Champ Manager 102 save. And I'm still doing the podcast, the Football Talk podcast, Football Talk without an A, which with Josh, which is really good fun. Really enjoying it. We're still doing that. And that will be released every Sunday on the Football Talk channel, which is all available in the description below. But we're going to make multiple changes right now. We're going to just switch those two over. Are they for those roles? Yeah. We'll get a new winger on as well because all these youngsters don't really. We'll just confirm those subs, get into the game. This is going to the split screen thing is great, but if it's going to keep coming back every time I do something, I'm not going to use it. But yeah, what do you think about Football Manager 19? Do you like it? I really like it. So far, so good. There's always the excitement around a new game and the hype around a new game, but I think at the moment, it just feels... I mean, Football Manager 18 got a bit stale anyway, but it feels so much fresher and so much better. I'm just going to end I'm not going to say anything to them because that wasn't a good performance, but I don't want to piss them off. So we'll just play it pretty neutral. But yeah, we get a 1-0 win against our N23s, and that will be the end of the first video of Football Manager 19. I hope you liked it. I hope you liked the little thing I did at the beginning of the press conference. It's new. That is me going out of my comfort zone. That really is me going out of my comfort zone. At the moment, I haven't updated my Patreon outro page, so that will be coming in the future because I've got names to add to it. So thank you to everybody that supports the channel with that extra little bit of money a month through Patreon, which is really good to see. Your names won't be in this game. They'll be in the game with the NK Zagreb save, the main save for the channel, which will be lasting longer. I just didn't want to put you guys into the beta and then end the save after one season. I think that's a little bit pointless. I'll probably get used to the game playing these friendlies offline, and we'll probably be back for the opening day of the season against Genoa, and then playing Bologna as well. But in the meantime, guys, I really hope you've enjoyed this little intro to Football Manager 19. I hope you enjoy the channel. Go check my other stuff out. Leave a like if you like the video. Subscribe if you want more content. And yeah, I do this because for people that are new to the channel, I do this because I enjoy it. This isn't my full-time job. It never will be my full-time job. But any little bits of money that you guys can donate really help me. They allow me to do things like this and buy a green screen, which allows me to then make the content better. And that really helps. But saying that, I'm not expecting you to donate. I only want you to donate if you enjoy the channel. So I'm rambling. This happens a lot in my videos if you're new to the channel as well. But I'll leave it there. I'll just shut up and I'll say thank you very much for watching. And it's been great. I'm really excited for Football Manager 19. But for now, I'm out. Cheers.